So what?
Saturday live streams. That's all you talk about.
No, I stopped a bit.
What you talk about?
But there was one that I stumbled upon that kind of pissed me off.
Okay.
So you know what's his name passed away?
Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So there was on one of these pages.
You're good at knowing where he's going because a million people have died. All right.
Yeah, this one kind of
skill.
annoyed me because this one was like a really big leap. And they're saying, so this theory, they're saying that he was a sacrifice for the global elite, the people who are running Black Lives Matter. That's why he passed
was a
away.
sacrifice.
Yeah, basically. And that's why they have him in, like, there was a picture of him with, like, the Jesus thorns, sort of. Okay. And they're saying, like, look, fucking, what's the word that they use? Symbolism.
Yes,
Symbolism. Yeah. Well, that's,
So they, BLM gave him colon cancer?
Bro, I don't fucking know how they jumped to these conclusions, but, yeah.
And who, like you were saying, they dress him up like Jesus. Jesus was a sacrifice too? Who sacrificed Jesus?
The Jews.
Jesus sacrificed himself, you know, for
Okay.
humanity type of thing. So they're saying it's like the same thing, but this time it's for the fucking global Satanist
See, here's the thing.
elite.
If you let this guy ramble on for long enough, you will want to kill yourself.
Yeah.
It is because we're handling it here and we're trying to fuck with him a bit.
Yeah.
But he does this at regular like intervals at like cafes. He'll sit there for 3 hours and then he'll leave. Like, what you guys talk about? All kinds of stuff, bro. You know, the fucking Soros, the Jews, that kind of stuff. You know, just normal conversation. Like it's just none of it is normal conversation.
Is that what you were looking at the cafe when he was?
Yeah, what were you
No, I
discussing?
wasn't looking at that.
What were you discussing?
What were we discussing about? Oh, Jordan Peterson.
Okay.
I bought his book. Yeah, it was on special, $20. The hardcover.
So you bought the book today,
Yeah, the 12 Rules of Life.
but you didn't read it. You spoke about buying the book
Yeah, and I bought it.
for 2 hours.
No, not just the 2 hours. I don't know. We're talking about other shit, like what happened with the statue there in Montreal.
John A. MacDonald.
John A. MacDonald.
Yeah.
And
You saw that?
toppling.
Yeah.
Apparently, the cops were there and they just didn't care.
You know what's weird about that is I don't care
Either way, yeah.
Because like people that are like, we can't rip down a statue. I'm like, I don't care. And people are like, we have to tear this statue down.
No.
I'm like, I don't care. It's
My-
just a guy that was on a pack of cigarettes and on the $10 bill.
I didn't even know there was a pack. I was like, well, he's
Yeah.
the first prime minister of Canada, but I don't even. It's not even that. To me, it's just, it's such a stupid thing to. It doesn't change anything. So right now,
Yeah.
you're telling me that all the people that were there that pulled it down, he was the one stopping them from getting a job. It wasn't their fucking gender studies degree.
Yeah.
It was that statue that was fucking stopping
Yeah.
them. It doesn't make any sense. Like you're not doing anything tangible to help the
Yeah.
situation.
No.
And people are like, he murdered natives, and so let's pull him down. And then as soon as you pull him down, you're like, yay, we saved natives.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Well, why
Tell
don't,
your ancestors they're okay now.
then why don't they do something about Trudeau?
Go on.
You know, he's mistreated natives.
What?
He's mistreated natives.
Everyone's mistreated.
Yeah.
Natives. This is what I deal with on a daily basis. What about Trudeau? It's mostly that.
It's just repeating shit he's read on the internet.
Yeah, but never repeating it the same way he read it,
Yeah.
which is amazing. Trudeau's hiding now.
He is?
Yeah.
Why? What did he do?
He funneled a lot of money.
Oh yeah, it's true. The
We.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why they shut down Parliament for a couple of months.
Is We Charity still? Did they close it down, or it's
I don't
still
know.
a thing?
You'd think at some point they would, right?
Yeah, at least change the name of it.
To you charity.
Yeah, or anything.
They should just call it the Trudeau Foundation at this
Yeah.
fucking point. That's who's benefiting from all this shit.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Anyways, you just got back today, eh?
Yeah, got back like an hour ago. Yeah.
What are you doing? 2 days here and then the rest is over there? Is that the plan now?
The rest is I'm just sitting watching boats go by.
Do you
I'm-
feel like a retired person?
I do. Yeah, but not because things I do during the day. It's just I didn't take care of my body, so everything hurts. I'm an old man now. But yeah, it's I'm there all the time now. It's something very like I like it there.
But are you thinking of, would you be okay if that was life?
Yeah, I don't know. It's there's something weird. Like I think after like 6 months, it'll be too much. But for now, I'm just happy to
Relax.
Yeah, relax. Exactly.
Because you have no business here at all. There's nothing to do here in the week
No,
apart from the
like
shows.
all I have is a podcast. So, yeah, like you're doing shows at the Nest.
I'm doing shows at the Nest. I did here at GHB at Brevoort. I did a French show on Tuesday.
Okay.
I'm gonna start coming here too. Do
Okay.
some French. I'm doing more and more French. I'm having
Yeah.
fun.
I want to start doing shows here in French and English. I want to start doing shows in English.
Let's
here.
do that shit.
Yeah.
They're
'Cause-
ready.
Yeah, but it's weird. I haven't really felt like doing shows yet because you get the audience with the podcast, so I don't feel like I need to do shows. Plus, whenever I talk to people, some of the shows are good, some are shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to start doing shitty shows.
All it takes is one for practice. Like, so it's
Yeah.
it's like hit or miss. You know, every night depending on who
Yeah.
comes out, what's gonna happen. Like we had weird, like even at the Nest, right? There's nights where it's like it's a Friday night and it's not packed, and then the next week it is packed and it's great, and then another week it's full of people but they're all quiet.
Okay.
So now you've experienced that shit. So
Yeah.
now I learned. I just go, I put my head down, do my job, and then whatever happens, happens. You can't control that, you know. 'Cause
Yeah.
you can't control everybody's mood. You know what they went through throughout the day. I know we had fans. Like if you look at at my Discord, everyone was in the hospital last week.
Really?
Yeah, like fucking 2 3
Okay.
different people were in the fucking hospital for different reasons. They're
Like
not-
Chantal fell?
yeah,
Who else?
Helder was in the hospital.
Okay.
Yeah. He was. I don't know what he was doing, but he was getting some kind of surgery or some shit.
Okay.
Another guy posted today that he can't make it. He's got shit. Like everyone. Yeah, everyone's going through their own stuff. People get
Yeah.
hurt. So I get it.
Yeah, I feel guilty about having my new house and going, this is amazing. I'm like on vacation and everyone around me is falling downstairs. And
Dude, there's a tent city. Did you know about this?
in Montreal.
In Montreal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw that next to Notre Dame.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
it.
and they want to close it down.
Did you guys hear about the tent city? No? Yeah, you saw them. We've failed people. There's people who lost everything now during this, and they're living in tents
Yeah.
next to a fucking bridge.
Yeah.
People don't even know.
Yeah, they wanted to get rid of them.
What does that mean?
They told them that they couldn't stay there anymore.
But we're
you
going to bring you
figure-
to a camp.
Yeah,
We're
but-
going to help you concentrate. Like, what are they going to do? Where are they going to take them?
Oh God.
You figure, though, that's the best place to put homeless people.
In a tent?
No, but they're in a little park. They're not bothering anyone, right?
Well,
What are they gonna do in winter though? That's my question. Like in winter when it gets cold.
in all honesty, Poseidon, they're going to die if we don't do
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
This is nuts. How
Yeah,
did we get
but
to
the
this?
mayor was busy doing other important stuff. She was finishing her book.
Is she writing a book?
She just finished writing it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's called Bikes.
Oh. Yeah.
Great.
and all the other
It's just-
businesses.
It's mostly pictures of her riding the bike around the city. How are you the mayor and you don't address that? That would be I'd be like, ugh, there's people. What the fuck's going on here?
She fucking closed down St. Catherine and Mount Royal Street.
Yeah, businesses are closing
Yeah.
at a time where it's gotten so bad that they're living in tents. Like, I love to fuck around, but that's where I draw the line. But we can't let our people die. We can't let them in fucking tents. We got to take care of everyone. This is crazy. We're becoming LA.
This is insane, yeah. And St. Viator Street, they painted flowers on the street and shit. It's a shared road now.
That bothers him. Bro, there's flowers painted on the street.
No, it doesn't bother me.
What is
Why
this,
are
the
you
gay
angry?
village? What
No,
the
but
fuck's
what
happening
I'm
here?
trying to say is the way they're fucking, there's all this serious issues going on and they're using taxpayer dollars to fucking paint flowers.
I know, but
Like, you know what I mean?
I don't
Like,
think the flowers cost that
Yeah,
much.
they're not that expensive.
no,
I
but the
don't
paint,
think.
the manpower to paint them, because you got to get a special thing with the
A
shape.
paintbrush?
No. You got to get
A paintbrush and a.
I tried doing it with a fucking Sharpie. It doesn't work.
But I mean, in general, like everything, like they take these cement blocks and they place them and then they paint the cement block. Like all
Is
this.
that how they paint?
like
They
all
paint
this
with
money-
cement blocks?
Yeah. So basically, because it's a shared road,
Okay.
cars are not allowed to park there on this street, but everybody fucking parks. They don't give a fuck. In order to
well,
prevent
it's shared. Doesn't that mean it's for everyone?
Well, exactly. That's my argument. And then what they do is to keep cars from parking is they put these cement blocks, and so you can't park in certain spots.
So you're just mad about the parking. The people that are homeless in tents, that is not
You
a
don't
concern.
care.
Well, that angers me also. But I mean, like,
You're like, yeah, the
No, but-
tents. You think that's
no,
bad,
but
dude?
what
I
I'm
can't
here-
even fucking park on St. Peter. God
that's
damn.
not what I'm trying to
And
say.
he's angry. He's
Those tent
angry.
No,
guys
that's
are
not
lucky.
what
They
I'm
don't have to park.
And he's angry about the parking situation. He said on St. Catherine in the gay village.
Yeah.
So he's You're angry that you can't park in the gay village. Are you going to the gay village
no,
that often? That you're like,
No.
God damn it.
When he goes,
I
it's
need
not
my
a gay
parking
village.
spot.
When he goes, it's a gay town. When he shows
Call
up.
me fat again, bro?
No!
You call me fat and gay this time?
I did not call you fat. I
No.
called you gay. I did call you
Yeah.
gay.
Shit.
Yeah, so that's what concerns. But there's a tent city.
Yeah.
No one's talking about. Isn't that fucked
Yeah,
up?
it's fucked up.
But we're talking about the U.S. elections.
Yeah.
But-
It's a worse time, I think, now to be homeless. Because generally people give you change, and now people aren't out in the city. So they're fucked.
Plus, if you don't know how to be homeless. Because if you're new homeless, like you were living, you had a job, and then now you live in a tent, you don't know how to be homeless, how to
Yeah.
make a little bit of money or stuff like that, being home. You don't know how to do anything. You're just scared out there. You're going to end up being someone's victim. Right?
Yeah,
Because
probably.
experienced homeless people,
No.
they'll do the squeegee, they'll suck a couple of dicks, they'll figure out a way. But if you're new homeless and you have kids, what do?
Nouveau bum.
Nouveau bum.
It's like nouveau riche, just the opposite.
Yeah, we didn't get that. We felt that you were going somewhere else with that. We didn't-
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking...
Yeah, that must suck being homeless with kids.
Which part sucks? The
Yeah,
the kids?
all of it.
The kids.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah. Imagine you have shit kids and you're homeless
Yeah.
and they're bad kids.
Or it could be a very good excuse to get rid of them.
Like
Yeah,
they
very
accidentally...
Murder them?
Like
or-
accidentally get rid of them. Like, oh fuck. Somebody fucking kidnapped my kids. Oh shit.
You mean those
Fuck.
kids drowning over there?
What am I gonna do? No.
I love that. I love the news is asking you questions. Oh, yeah, it was rough. Oh. Sir, why are you speaking like that? Oh, I just can't take the stress, the sadness. Are you winking, sir? This is not a radio show. Oh, fuck. No, just an eye thing. Just tears. Tears, really.
Why are there little fingers rubbing on the inside of the tent?
Yeah.
Why do I hear it? Help me.
There's a fucking exhaust pipe, like a pipe connected to an exhaust going into the tent.
I was trying to
And they're
fucking...
freaking out.
Jesus Christ, this guy's morbid.
That one got dark.
God
Trying
damn.
to murder these kids.
That's the worst way to murder your kids. Because then, once they die, you have to get rid of the bodies and then go sleep in the fucking smell.
You have to pull a Chris
shit.
Benoit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you become the low-budget Chris Benoit.
He went nuts.
Yeah. At least he committed suicide after. That's what I was thinking about that this week. There was a crazy lady that contacted Michelle this winter. Her sister killed both of her kids, and then
Both of her own kids?
both of her own kids, and then she was on the news, and this woman's sister wrote my manager Michelle, and she was like, "Look, you've probably heard about her on the news, and people are saying she's a piece of shit. But she was a super nice lady. She just went through a weird psychotic phase. It'd be good if someone came out to defend her. Do you think Mike could say on his Facebook that she's a good person?" And Michelle called me, and I was like, "What? Does she think I'm gonna fucking go? Look, okay, she murdered 2 kids, but those were shitty kids.
Yeah.
Like,
You didn't want them
yeah,
around here.
Yeah.
Can you tell Michelle to forward me her email?
Yeah.
Because look, I personally I will not endorse her, but I know somebody who will. I mean, and I think it would be amazing
Yeah.
for Poseidon to be like, "Look, guys, I know you think I'm a piece of shit,
Yeah.
but I'm really for the people." And this lady has been through a lot after she murdered both of her children. But doesn't everybody deserve a second chance? Plus, look at these photos. Disgusting. You know.
It'd be amazing if you started dating that woman.
How old is she?
Yeah. I don't know. She had 2 young kids, so she can't be that old. You know what's fucked up too?
Don't look at me like that. I'm not gonna date her.
What if
You
she's
know
hot?
how?
What if she's hot?
You know how men murderers always have sort of women groupies.
Yeah.
When they're in prison, they have like crazy women that write them. I wonder if hot women that murder their kids, if they have losers like groupies that
For
write
sure.
them. Yeah.
For sure. That's what I learned. Everyone has groupies.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Like, what was the name of that woman in Florida that was hot that killed her kids?
Casey Anthony?
Casey Anthony. Yeah, she's not in prison, right?
No, she got out.
Damn.
Yeah, Casey Anthony is out. She's what did she say? They couldn't prove because the legal system's fucking. It's not about like she did it, but if you don't have proof that she wanted to murder the kid, even the kid died, it's very hard.
Okay.
Even though everything was suspicious.
So she's saying that it was an accident?
Yeah, she said she did. No, I think the kid, they drowned and then buried her or some shit. So the kid had drowned. She drowned her.
The kid accidentally drowned and accidentally got buried.
Yeah, something like that. It's just like OJ. It's all weird. Like you look at it, you're like, how the fuck are you getting away with this? It's very, very interesting. Yeah, Casey Anthony, all these people that killed her. If you kill your kid, I think you should be in jail because then you'll kill anyone.
Yeah.
Right? Because normally your
100%.
kid, you're supposed to love it more than anything.
Yeah.
You're supposed to protect it.
Yeah.
You know how fucked up that is too? When those people get out of prison, if they get remarried, imagine having a kid with a woman that murdered her old kids.
You could use that for the new kid.
Yeah.
You're like, look.
Fucking guy, bro.
I'm not gonna yell at you about leaving the toys in the living room anymore. However, let me tell you how this
Google
went.
your mom's name.
Let me tell you how this went the last time. Yeah, I'm not gonna yell. Here's a phone. Yeah, Google Casey Anthony. Yeah. That could have been your sister. Could have been your sister. Yeah, she didn't want to make her bed, so things happen.
Yeah.
I wonder if people get remarried.
Yeah, that's true. That woman, Carla Homolka, she remarried.
Dude, Carla Homolka.
She lives in Chateauguay.
I did a show there once.
Okay.
A year or two ago. She was there.
No.
Because I found out when I was going there that she lived at that. No, I don't know if she was there that night, but it seemed like it was because when I went, I made a joke about her. I said, I heard that Carla Homolka's here, whatever. And everything was going well, and it just went silent. Oh. Because I was making a lot of jokes, like, this and that. And then went silent, and I'm like, what is she fucking here? What are you guys doing? What are you scared? Silence.
Oh shit.
Silence. And then I started, because I found it funny, so I started laughing. I was like, this stupid bitch. And then I continued. And it was awkward. And then the guy who booked me, he's like, everything was going well. What the fuck happened? Why did you change it up? I go, well, everything would have kept going well if you told me that you invited a goddamn fucking rape murderer. I would have known. I thought it was just funny for the region. It's like if somebody comes here from the States and he's doing comedy, he's like, that fucking faggot Trudeau, right? And then it goes silence. It's like,
And
is he
Justin
fucking here?
Trudeau's sucking a cock in the room.
You just hear slurping
It's like
sound.
you could tell the guy that Trudeau's going to be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would you, if you knew Trudeau was in the audience, would it change your joke if you had a joke about him?
I'd do the joke about it.
I would go harder, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. So even if he told me, I still would have said.
Yeah.
I
But
would've
he
made fun
should
of
have
him.
told you.
I don't think he knew because he's from Montreal. They booked him to do the comedy
Okay.
show, so I was there. Because everybody found it weird. Like when it came out, I thought, okay, they're gonna laugh. And then when it went silent, I was what the fuck? And I continued. I pressed, and I was like, okay, she's probably here. So I don't know what she looks like.
Crazy. If you got convicted of murder, and she was super public for everyone in Canada knew who Carla Homolka was. Like she's almost like the Canadian OJ. So she shouldn't be going to comedy shows. She should know that everyone's going to have at least one joke about her.
A lot of people don't.
Yeah, but if you find out she's in the room, most comics are going to
Comics,
have a joke.
yeah. But I think maybe she thought, because it wasn't advertised
Yeah.
that she was there. I just knew that she lived there because somebody had mentioned to me, because I said, I'm going to do a show there. And I was like, oh, you know who lives there? And then I was like, holy fuck, I thought they're in jail or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Anyways, so then I said, I'm going to have to talk about it. And turns out this bitch went out for a nice little laugh.
She got convicted for raping and murdering her sister.
And other kids,
Okay.
like 20-year-olds, 16-year-olds or whatever. Her and her boyfriend.
She started with the sister, though.
She
right?
started with the sister. They seduced her into a three-way, and then
Okay.
they murdered her. And then they did the same with other people until they got caught.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You figured you wouldn't start with your sister.
If you're not a piece of shit, yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck goes through their heads? I don't understand that. Like, why?
That's the same question people ask about you, for the record.
Yeah.
For what?
Just in general, like, what is he saying? What the fuck's going on? But yeah, she's fucked up. But what they're saying is she was bewitched, basically. She was so into him.
Yeah.
Same thing with Manson. The excuse is,
He was so charming.
he was so. And then you see him, the guy looks homeless,
Yeah.
right? You're like, that was a charming guy. He's like, yeah, kill these black guys. And then you're like,
Yeah.
really? That's what got you?
Yeah.
That's what won you over?
Yeah. A
Jesus,
guy
dude.
with the fucking dead eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a beard and
I'm
Charles-
Jesus.
Yeah, Charles Manson looks like he smells.
Yeah, he looks like he
Yeah.
smells. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Every woman, like if on that sort of little commune, if I was one of the women, I would have wanted to be the second woman to suck his dick so the first one would clean it.
Oh my god.
Because he looked like dirty.
But he looks
Yeah.
he looks like he would suck dick for heroin. Like that's how he looks. Yeah. And he
Yeah.
fucking I don't know, he tricked so many it's like people are waiting to get
I
into a
think
cult.
some people just really want to murder. And then they're like, fuck, just give me a reason. Just give me a reason. And then they see one weirdo and they're like, okay, yeah, he's charming.
He's my guy.
He's charming. Give me my knife.
Could you ever be seduced into murdering?
No.
What would make you murder?
I could be provoked into murdering. So if somebody No.
Provoked into murder.
So like if somebody
looked
kills
at you funny?
No, not that. Like so
Okay.
it has to be something really huge.
Like if somebody was black?
No. No, if somebody killed my mother.
You'd say,
would-
thank you, sir.
No. Go fuck yourself. No, if somebody killed like a family member of mine, like a revenge kill,
What
like that, like
what
some
family
mobster shit.
members would you murder for? Like
What if somebody killed your dad?
someone kills your dad? Do you murder?
Look,
The hesitation is hilarious.
Yeah.
fuck. This is interesting.
Someone kills your brother.
I'd kill him.
Okay.
What if you-
Fuck 'em
so
up.
so let's say it's a woman. Your brother was trying to rape her. She got away. She
Oh,
killed
that's
him.
different.
You'd
No,
murder
that's
her.
that's different.
Okay.
If my brother was trying to rape a woman or succeed in raping a woman, then I'd help in killing him.
You'd help your brother.
No, I'd help in killing my
Okay.
brother.
What if your brother murdered your mother?
Fuck, this one's a twisty one, eh?
Yeah.
Because he was trying to escape, she was trying to rape him, and then he murdered her.
Now it's getting complicated, bro. I'm not getting involved.
Basically,
Yeah.
he
I'm letting them
murdered.
deal with their own shit at this
You
point.
walk in the house and you see him murder your mother, and you're like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "She tried to rape me."
Fuck. I think I'm just gonna walk out. I'm gonna be like,
I
yo,
just fucked his brain up.
you guys are fucked. I can't believe your
kill
family.
himself.
And I'm fucking walking out of there because that's next level.
That
shit.
is crazy shit. Huh? What if your brother killed your dad?
I think I'd leave him as like a paraplegic.
Oh, you'd show mercy.
Yeah.
You'd leave him as a. Do you have that much control that you'd be able to hurt someone into being paralyzed?
Of course, it's
from
very
the
easy.
waist down. It's very easy.
Yeah.
How do you paralyze someone from the neck, the waist down?
It's a very simple process.
Okay. God damn, that's creepy.
Oh, with that laugh also.
Yeah.
Yo, so at the new studio,
So what do you like? Yeah, what do you do to paralyze someone from the waist down?
Well, because the nerve endings are in the back, right?
Okay.
what about the nerve beginnings?
Oh, they start up here, right? From the brain. And it's a whole nervous system that goes.
So if you hit him, would you hit him or kick him or punch him or shoot him or to get him paralyzed from the
Hold
waist
on, hold
down?
on. It's rebooting.
Yeah.
like I don't know, I guess a knife. Allegedly a knife does the job.
Allegedly. Wear
Yeah.
some gloves, put on a fake mustache.
I guess, yeah.
That's weird. Getting someone paralyzed with a knife seems like the toughest thing in the world to do. Like, there's something weird about having someone stab you in the back going, "You're paralyzed now."
No, it's all about placement, right? It's all about placement. Like if you like stab somebody here, right, under the armpit, I forgot which one it was, and
Very accurate.
yeah, and leave them be.
It feels like the idea left from his fucking
Yeah.
head. Like as he's talking,
Yeah.
it found the hole where the rest of knowledge is escaping from, and it's like later, bro.
So what happens if you stab someone under the armpit?
Well, because it's one of the main arteries, so then the person bleeds out.
Okay.
So that's just murder. You just murdered someone via armpit.
Yeah. Like no, but what I'm trying to
So that means
what
if
I'm
you're
trying to get
in
to.
a knife fight with someone, you're aiming for the armpit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if they're
'Cause
always
like-
like this,
not-
you can't do nothing.
No, because like it's sneaky,
That's
right?
cheating.
No, because like it's sneaky, right? So if you duck at the right time and you go, pop, put a hole, and,
Okay.
then you walk away like nothing
Wouldn't it be
happened.
easier to like?
No, but then it's too
and
much
then-
of a mess. Blood can squirt out. It becomes a little messy.
Where's
you
the
know?
armpit?
Everyone knows blood doesn't squirt from the armpits, guys.
No,
That's
it
just-
does, but I mean, it just leaks downwards, so it attracts too much attention. You know what I mean?
Okay,
It gets
yeah.
a little, you know.
Yeah, someone bleeding from the armpit is very discreet.
What is he saying?
I don't know.
Oh, dude,
I've watched too many John Wick movies.
there's only 3 of them.
I've watched them repeatedly.
Yo, at the new studio, right before when I was going to find him. So there's in the building, actually on our floor, there's a massage parlor.
Yeah.
And
It's a high-end massage.
it's a high-end massage parlor, but we don't, like, they're on the other side. We're on one side and they're on the other side of the floor. So we never get to deal with them. Sometimes we see some of their customers. One time we were in the elevator with a guy who forgot his zipper open, and we kept fucking with him. It's good times. But today, because it's late, there was nowhere else there. Like, I was trying to find him, and I was going to the bathroom. I was going to wash my hands. And one of the masseuses, she got stuck because she doesn't want to be seen, but she was out of the door already, and she heard my footsteps coming, you know? So then she was stuck halfway in the massage parlor, halfway out, and like a deer in headlights when she saw me, like I was walking by. So she sees me, she's like wearing a robe or whatever, she's looking at me, and I walk by her. I thought Poseidon was probably in there, that's why I couldn't find him, you know? So I see her, and I'm just like, what's up? And then she froze, she went, in, like a fucking, like something was fucking up with her head. She didn't know what to do, she froze, closed the door, wash my hands, start walking, open the door behind me, like to say something, closed the door again, and I left, and I was like, fuck, like, is Poseidon really in there? And then when I called him, he's like, oh, I saw her downstairs, bro. I saw it was an Asian chick. I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah. I took a good look at her when I went downstairs. So they're trying to be discreet on Sundays, but now I saw her, so it's awkward because I'm going to see her in the
yeah.
elevator and shit, and I know that she's giving out handies. Yeah.
It was funny because remember I called.
Oh, yeah, because he called the other day.
To get a price?
No, because we want...
I already know the prices, bro. Don't
Yeah,
worry
he knows
about
How
the
much
prices.
is it
For what?
for a hand job?
Well, that all depends on the girl.
I'll tell you why I called, because I got into an argument with the landlord that I signed my lease, because
Okay.
we wanted sink too in there, like I want a little kitchen, and he's like, there's no plumbing on this side. And then Poseidon, to his credit, he goes to me, wait a second, there's a high-end massage parlor on their side. I was like, yeah. He's like, they have to have showers. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, they cannot be a high-end massage parlor without a fucking shower. This fucking guy, bro. So I'm like, so you think the guy's lying to me about the plumbing? He's like, yep. So we call up we tried to find it online, but the website it was all fucked up.
Yeah.
So he calls, I was there, he put it on speaker, and he's like, yeah, it was a woman who picks up an Asian woman. She's like, yeah, hello, you know? And he's like, yeah, I just want to ask you something. Is your website okay? Because I'm on my website, I don't know if you're open or whatever. Hacker, destroy the website. You know, she's freaking out. So I started laughing. I mean, it's like another question. You guys have showers, which is a weird thing to ask right off the bat. And she's like, yeah, we have showers. So this motherfucker lied to me. They put plumbing in for the massage parlor, but they did not want to put plumbing in for our studio.
But why do you need plumbing?
I
for
wanted
the-
a little kitchen. I wanted a little
Yeah.
kitchen, water,
Okay.
Yeah.
maybe some cups and stuff. But now I
Okay.
have a war. It's me versus
Yeah.
the masseuses. Because they got special treatment.
It's true, eh?
Yeah.
He probably. You think it would have been? I don't know. Price wise, I don't know.
They definitely a massage parlor has to pay cash.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh.
They like they're not paying the rent with
Cash,
the check,
cash.
right?
He
Yeah.
told me cash.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Point is, there's a war now, okay? It's a goddamn war. It's me versus the massage people. Because I'm very upset.
What other types of businesses are in that building? So there's a massage parlor on
There's
your floor.
tuxedo places. There's
What a crazy building. You
there's
get a
a
hand job, you do a podcast, you rent a tux.
there's a recording studio.
Okay.
There's a production company, like the people that represent like the people that represent Celine Dion are next to me down the street.
Really?
Yeah, down the hall.
God damn.
Really?
Yeah.
How crazy is that Celine Dion's managers are on the same floor as a hand job place?
But it's
the
not
f-
advertised. If you don't know, you don't like. I didn't know. I was living my life oblivious until the guy told me.
how long have they been in that building?
Right before us, like a month before us.
Okay.
They're brand new.
Okay, okay.
Oh, nice.
But I told him he's not allowed to go.
How come?
It'll be weird. Like if something happens with him there, and then he gets kicked out, or some weird shit happens, we go there all the time. We're at my studio. I don't want it to get weird.
Nothing weird's gonna happen. I'm just gonna wear a disguise.
Do you still go to? You don't go to.
I haven't been in a while,
anymore?
actually.
Because you're dating a lot now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
ish.
Just making omelets and shit. So he's doing stuff. Actually, I think the girl broke up with him.
Did she?
No, we're still talking.
Okay, I thought you told me because of last episode.
Oh, she
Well,
heard.
I thought because usually the other ones would get upset, but this one was like nothing happened. We're still talking. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, the other girls get mad when he talks about them on the show.
I was like, okay, cool.
Was she happy? Did she say, "Oh, I
No,
listened to
she
the
didn't
episode"?
address it. We just started
Okay.
talking. Yeah, like normal conversation.
Do you think it's just she didn't listen to it?
Possible. I don't
You know how crazy it'd be if she was a fan of the show until she met you, and then she was like, I don't get it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think it's possible she doesn't speak English?
It's possible. Well, like another girl.
You
had told
speak to her
me-
in French all the
like
time,
Another
right?
girl had told me she was a fan of the show, but then she stopped watching because she felt like she was stalking me.
Okay.
Like I've
That's
been given this explanation, which I found weird.
So this
but
guy's
I-
destroying our fan base.
Yeah.
You
literally.
date women to the point where they're like, I can't look at him or them anymore.
How many 2 drink minimum fans have you had sex with?
That's a long
Yeah,
fucking
that's a
guess.
lot if you have to
This
count.
guy's out here spreading the seed.
3.
3.
Yeah.
God damn it, that's 3 too many, bro.
yeah.
You cannot use the show as your gateway to sex.
I don't use
And
it
you
as my
were-
gateway.
That was very slow to count to 3.
That's a good point too. Yeah.
Well, look, the first one I knew. The second one I didn't know she was.
Okay.
She told me afterwards. And
Well, some people date you and they keep it a secret that they watch you.
Yeah.
That's smart.
And the third one I didn't know either. And then I had to fish it out of her.
Do tell.
Fish it
With
out of her.
questions. With questions.
Bitch,
Like-
you been watching my show?
Yeah.
Fish it out of her with questions. You mean
Well-
talking?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Like
I
asked her-
interrogated
Like a
her.
date?
Yeah.
You ever heard of this thing called waterboarding?
Yeah. He's
How'd you know?
Like, how did you fish it out of her?
doing
I
a good
like investigative detective questions, bro.
You're doing good cop, bad cop, but alone.
Yeah, but I'll talk to her like this, like, and then I'll change it, you know.
God damn.
I want to beat him with this microphone.
Yeah.
So what would you do? You'd ask her stuff as if she knew, but
No,
you
'cause
never
like-
talked
like-
about it in real
no,
life. You
'cause
only
like-
talked
like,
about it on the show.
She was following me on TikTok, right? But to get to my TikTok, it's through my Instagram because I'll post stuff from TikTok to Instagram, which I deleted by the way because fucking Chinese are spying on us, bro.
Okay, go on.
So.
Fucking China is spying on you.
Imagine, because these conversations come up now. They're not forced. They're just who he is. Imagine dating him and having this be the conversations you have on a daily basis. So you haven't posted on Instagram for a while. Yeah, I know because I was on TikTok. Right? But these fucking chicks, bro, they were fucking spying on us. So I stopped doing that. I saw this fucking hot chick over here. Yeah, I met on Shafan. I fucking fished it out of her, bro. Don't worry about it. You can waterboard people, get the answers you want. And that's the kind of, like, how do you not lose your shit? And then at the end, he's like, you hungry? I can make you some eggs. You want something? You want something? Like, it's just,
These
it's
women
too
have
much.
no self-esteem.
Yeah.
They hear that and they're like, I'm going to suck a dick.
yeah. How does it get to the dick sucking?
I don't know.
You know what? To your
very charming.
credit,
I don't know.
amazing. Your charm level is through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know either.
You ever surprised sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes. Well, oh yeah, big time. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Explain.
Like sometimes I'll treat a girl a bit like shit. Kind of like, yeah, whatever, you know, like I'll be like, yeah, we're gonna fuck later, like I'll treat her like she's nothing, right? But then I fuck, I'm like, wait a minute, that wasn't supposed to work. You know?
It didn't.
Yeah.
Can you feel the anger from the room?
Yeah.
What
What
do
a
you mean?
weird story.
Bro, sometimes I meet the
Sometimes
people.
I treat them like garbage, then I fuck them, and I go, yeah, I fucked them.
You're like an horny old man.
It's happened like twice.
That you were mean to someone and then she agreed to have sex with you.
Yeah.
These feel
Do
like
you think
rapes.
they were just afraid? Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds like a rape.
No.
Like every rape is like, I started yelling at her and
No,
then
no.
we fucked.
I wasn't like mean or rude. Like I was like kind of like, I don't know, like,
Were you forceful?
no, not at all.
Okay.
I was very dismissive, very like, yeah, whatever.
Dismissive to what? All the no's.
No, no.
She's like, no. You're like, I'm not fucking
No,
paying
like-
attention. She's like, no, I don't speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, like there was this one girl, Jamaican girl, like I'm like, oh shit, like you're kind of hot, like I'm gonna fuck your brains out. I go to her, and she's like,
Where
oh,
was
shit.
this?
This was through Tinder.
You told her you're fucking hot. Your exact words were, "You're fucking hot. I'm gonna fuck your brains
Yeah,
out."
we went for coffee. We went
Was
on
that
like
the
a date.
first thing you told her or no?
No, it wasn't the first thing. No, it wasn't the first thing. We
What's
went on
the
this-
third thing, bro?
Okay, hold on. I'm not wording this properly. So like we went on like a Tinder date. This was a while ago.
Yeah.
So we go on like this Tinder date. She was cute, right? She would work out a lot and she had the physique, so I liked it. And like whatever, we go for coffee at this like weird place downtown. It was like it looked like the the
Starbucks.
hobbits in Lord of the Rings. You know the hobbits in Lord of the Rings? The
Yeah.
building looked like you had to go down. It was like a little weird. Anyways, so whatever, we're talking, we're having a good time, laughing, this, that. And like as we're leaving, I'm like, yo.
Why
like,
are you on fucking fast forward, bro? Calm the
Yeah.
fuck down. No one's. Bro, I went outside. I went to this fucking hole. There's like a hobbit. You ever seen the Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, bro? Fucking, you ever seen that shit?
You got some cocaine? Let's get some cocaine. You sound very
So,
coked up right now.
So so whatever, we have a good time, and we leave, and we went for a
We
drive.
don't know.
Yeah.
So we go for a drive. I was like, yo, you're fun and stuff, like, and I think you're hot. Like, I'm gonna fuck your brains out later. And she was like, oh shit, okay. Like she liked it. So I was like, oh shit, she likes
You
this.
hadn't fucked her yet.
No, I hadn't fucked her
Okay.
yet. It's like, oh shit, she's down with this. I'm like, because like if a girl doesn't reciprocate, like I just won't bother. I'll be like, okay, like I'll drop them off home or like have a good night. And then,
Later, bitch.
so I saw she was into it, and then like what did we do? I think we went for a movie or something, and then
That's where I fingered her like a classy man.
no, and then
So you told her, I'm going to fuck your brains out. And then she was like, okay.
Yeah.
And instead of fucking her brains out then
Well-
and there, you're like, but first, let's go see Fast and the
no,
Furious. Like,
No,
that's
but I
the
was like,
weirdest.
I was
I'm
being,
gonna
I was also being a bit
I'm
of an
gonna eat
asshole.
your pussy.
So I was like,
Let's go to the bay.
yeah. You heard about this Vin Diesel cat? He's a good dude.
so I was like, later or whatever, and then we end up driving around a bit more. We go to this park, we're chilling, and then I just got a blowjob, and then I didn't feel like fucking her anymore.
He's an adult
I
that lives
came.
like a 15-year-old.
Yeah. So
then-
you
No, this was like,
you told her
4
I'm gonna
years ago.
fuck the shit out of
Yeah.
you, and then you went to see a movie and she sucked your dick in a
Yeah.
park.
Look,
It doesn't sound
look,
like a good night for her.
To be fair, yo, that blowjob was like fucking next level.
yeah,
bro.
but she didn't
gave
get
me-
anything. You promised her that you were gonna.
I know, but I had never received a blowjob like that in my life. Like that was like next
Yeah,
level.
because she was
shit.
excited. She's like, "What's next? It's supposed to be amazing."
Yeah.
That
And
was
then
like-
what was next was you're like, "So you're going home." And I'm gonna go catch the rest of that movie.
Did you fall asleep in the park?
No.
That'd be amazing.
With his fucking
You
dick
just
out,
fell asleep with your dick out.
like a giant baby.
So yeah, and then I left, brought her home. But then I fucked her another time. We met up again, went for a movie again, and then after the movie, went to the same park and fucked in the
Still
park.
a movie, still the same
Yeah.
park.
Yeah.
Did she think that you lived there?
No, she lived around there.
No, but do you think she thought that you lived in the
No,
park?
no.
Let me take you back to my place.
Yeah.
Well, it was at the time
Next
where
to the swings.
Well, look, I lived there. Hey, I lived with my mother at the time,
Yeah.
so I couldn't bring
She
her back.
probably, when she first saw the tent city on the news, she was like, "That's where Poseidon lives."
But
He tried to fuck me in that park.
Yeah.
Well, she thought I was married or had a girlfriend. That's why I wouldn't bring her
Okay.
back home.
He does look divorced.
Yeah.
I got
does.
patchy all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yo, because he's a kid. He lives kind of like a child. Do you guys watch? You seen YouTube was making those shows, and they made Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
And now Cobra Kai, both seasons are on Netflix.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched it?
Cobra Kai season 1 was one of the best shows I've
Yeah.
ever seen. Season 2 starts out good, and then it turns into like a girly show. Like
In the middle, but
Yeah.
the last episode of season 2, it took me, like I was watching, and I was like, wait a second, this isn't for kids. Basically, there's because the two competing karate things, right? Clubs. So it's the first day of school, and now they're fucking fighting each other in the school. Like school's out. One chick grabs a microphone from a teacher, goes, "You fucking bitch! I know what you did. I'm gonna fucking get you." And I'm like, this is a good first day of school for these kids. You know, it's starting out exciting. But then they meet each other in the hallway, and then there's men beating up women, women fighting men, adults beating up kids. Basically, it's like an El Salvadorian street gang going at it.
That reminds me of my high school.
Yeah, they're throwing kids over stairs.
Yeah.
One kid breaks his neck.
Yeah,
I'm like,
one
what
kid-
in the fuck is happening here? This is... What is going on right now? It's like the last step, and they're just killing everyone.
One kid became, I think, quadriplegic or paraplegic, and no knife was used.
No knife was used, yeah.
It's fucking insane.
But it was crazy. And then, like, the other kids, instead, you think, okay, it's going to end soft. Like, these are the lessons you shouldn't do.
Yeah.
But instead, they're like, if he wasn't such a pussy and he showed mercy, he wouldn't be paralyzed right now. You can't be pussies. I was like, that can't be the message you're ending the show with. Like, you know, you got... Normally, there's a positive note. These guys went fucking hardcore.
Repeat the message? What?
Because the guy who got paralyzed, it's because he showed the other guy mercy. He's like, I'm not going to break your arm. We're cool. But then the guy got up and said, fuck you, dirty Ecuadorian. And he kicked him off the fucking ledge. And the guy fell down the stairs and broke his neck.
Did you just say the Ecuadorian?
He's Ecuador. He's from Ecuador, yeah.
I was happy because
But-
the way...
but hold on.
The kid whose neck was broken, he is a young Latino kid from Ecuador.
Yeah, but how do you know the move is called the Ecuadorian?
I didn't say the move. I said he said, fuck you, you dirty Ecuadorian.
Oh,
I think he thought because he broke his neck and you said Ecuadorian, he heard Neckwadorian.
Yeah.
So he thought it was a move. Like the Neckwadorian is you break the neck.
Yeah, but he fucking, dude, his neck exploded. And it was just fucking crazy, dude. There's a lot of weird shit that happens. There's an adult. He's the funniest character. I don't know if people are paying attention if they're watching the show, but he's an adult who's like a nerd. He was working at a hardware store, and he joins like Kramer in the Seinfeld when he joined the karate school for kids. He joins Cobra Kai.
Oh yeah.
And when they see him there, they're like, "Look, but the parents are not allowed to be here. Get the fuck out." The guy's like, "I'm not a parent. I want to learn the ways of karate." And like, all right. So he joins these kids, right? And he's an adult with children. Yeah. He's fighting children. And then at one point, when there's a house party, the kids are like 15 years old. They have a house party. He shows up with a date, and the date is looking around. And she's looking at all these kids, and she's like, "Didn't you say this is your friend's place?" And he's like, "Yeah, their parents are out of town. It's gonna be fucking great, babe. Just keep calm, start drinking." And she's like, "Wait, so your friends are these fucking children? The children were his fucking friends." And then he tried to get a job at the school to become the guidance counselor, security at the school. So he's like, "You have any experience?" He's like, "Not really, but I just want a challenge at the dojo down the street." It's kind of a big deal in the karate community. And then what he does is, because I told you there's a street gang, basically all fighting in the school. So the principal comes out with the guy because he's doing an interview. And he's freaking out, and the guy goes, "I got this." So he starts beating the shit out of children. There's like kids with glasses like fighting each other like little nerds. And he comes, he's fucking breaking arms and fucking legs. It's a fucking crazy episode, dude. It was crazy. I laughed a lot, yeah.
Who let my father out?
What?
Who let my father out?
It's like his dad. He fought with, because his dad was doing karate with children. It was the same thing. He's like, I can handle it.
Did your dad do karate with children?
No, he used to love karate. Like he used to.
Didn't he have nunchucks?
He
Would show them off at house parties.
No, one time he went to my aunt's house, and it's like, "You guys know what you." And my uncle, I guess he liked collecting weapons, but he wouldn't use them. Like he'd collect sabers, muskets, nunchucks, like anything that was like out of the ordinary weapon, you know.
The whole family's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he enjoyed. He had them in a glass thing for display. He thought it was cool, right? I don't know,
So
like this
in
old
the
Greek
same
guy.
glass thing, he had a musket, a sword,
Yeah.
and nunchucks.
Yeah, he just collected
Or
weapons.
nunchucks? Is it? Yeah, it's nunchucks.
Nunchucks, yeah.
Yeah.
He just collected old weapons. He thought it was cool, put on display to show off, I guess, you know?
yeah.
So my dad goes, "You don't know what you could do with those. You could cause some serious damage."
And then he shoved him up his ass.
But just imagine,
Best story ever.
but imagine you're having a house party and you invite Gus, okay? Imagine. And you have on display nunchucks, a saber, and everybody's drunk a little bit, and he's like, "You don't know what you can do with these bad boys." Breaks the glass, grabs the nunchucks, hoya, hoya, hoya. Like, imagine this fucking guy. How do you not kill him?
It's even better than that. He, because it was locked, right? So his kids don't, acquire, like, the sharp fucking swords, you know?
Yeah.
And he goes, "You don't know what you could do with these. These could cause some serious damage. They're like the best weapon." And mine was like, "Okay, like, shut the fuck up." He's like, No, I gotta show you." So he made my uncle go all the way upstairs, because it was in the basement, go all the way upstairs, get the key from his bedroom, Go all the way
You
back
figure
down.
your uncle, like if I was your uncle, I would have been like, "Fuck, I lost the key. I'm sorry."
I don't know. Maybe my father was very charming at the time. I don't know.
His father always walks around shirtless with pants on.
Yeah.
So it's very charming.
Maybe he did.
So he went unlocked it and he let him take out
Maybe
the
to my
nunchucks.
uncle it was. I don't know.
So he let him take out the nunchucks.
So he comes back down, unlocks the door. My dad grabs on it, and everyone's like kind of tipsy, sitting there eating. My dad just fucking making moves, just this is what you could do. And then you
with
do
no
this.
shirt on.
Oh, yeah.
He probably took off his shirt. I don't know.
This is
I
the
wasn't born yet.
Michelangelo. He's like,
He's like just doing fucking moves and shit. And I was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
isn't that fucking crazy?
Yeah.
You're his sperm.
It is what it is.
It's crazy to think of though. Like that's because we're like about him. Like you're an adult. How can you do that? But his dad also does stuff that you don't think an adult would do.
I'm maturing. I find. Don't you find?
Would you like to have nunchucks at Christmas?
No.
Yeah, that's a fake no.
Look, I would put them up for display because they're cool.
What about when your dad comes over?
In a glass box or just out
You want nunchucks?
in the living room?
Who
so
doesn't
anyone
want
can grab
nunchucks?
them?
I don't care about nunchucks.
I should ask the audience. Who here would like nunchucks? And okay, and
He
it
dropped
was-
his phone. That wasn't
yeah.
clapping.
And you know what it sounded like? It sounded like someone was tapping nunchucks on the table. Cow, 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 cow.
It's my
Imagine
dad in
his
the back of
dad.
the room going.
His dad comes in. Sons of bitches. He's just like,
That'd be the craziest merch to sell. Have 2 drink minimum nunchucks.
we're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
Didn't your dad block you now? You can't even talk to him anymore.
I apparently blocked my cell phone number.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
Who
well,
told you?
Well, I don't know. Well, my mother told me.
So he told your mom so that your mom would tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't know he had blocked me.
Because he's thinking he's gonna find out that I blocked him, and then he's gonna reach out to be my friend.
So,
Yeah, but you blocked him. You can't get the
Yeah.
messages.
Yeah, what a weird way
He's not a thinker.
Yeah.
So like he called my mother screaming. It's like, this piece of shit. He's a fucking scumbag.
And your mom knew right away he was talking about you?
Yeah.
Okay.
What did he do this time?
So yeah.
Why are you a scumbag?
Because a lot of times, like he'll tell me shit, like, and I get super fucking frustrated, right? He's like, we gotta talk, right? He goes, we gotta talk. I go, talk about what? He goes-
Nunchuck discussion.
He goes, no, he'll tell me, and this pisses me off. And he goes, we gotta talk about what's coming.
So like the end of the world, or
Basically.
okay?
He tells
So-
him stuff like the Chinese are gonna take over the world.
So he goes, they're building a file on everyone. I'm like-
Building a file.
Yeah, I'm like, Dad, I don't think they're building a file on the Chinese. I think the Chinese, the least of their worries. I don't think they're building a file on Poseidon.
yeah,
from
by the way,
Park
he
X-
thinks that
from
the
Park
Chinese
X.
are the ones behind everything.
Yeah.
Like you see that Mulan remake? It's
Yeah.
a trap. Like it's
Yeah.
shit that you can't argue
When
against.
you
Like it's
tell
just too
him
crazy.
that, is he like, that's what the Chinese want you to think?
Yeah, he'll say shit like that. He'll say shit like that. Yeah, he'll say shit
The
like that.
Chinese have won.
And it
Do you
drives-
think? Does he think that since like in China there's like way more people than here? Does he think like there's one Chinese person that's assigned to you? So there's like a Chinese guy in
Oh,
Beijing
that's a good
watching your
idea.
every move
That's the first time I heard
and
that.
not like jotting
No,
things
he doesn't
down?
think like that because he sees because what he sees all the facial recognition shit happening in China, and he thinks the Chinese are going to take over, and whoever's talking shit about the Chinese
Chinese are
government.
going to take over, but you know,
No, I know.
I
but-
don't think they're going to do it by spying on you and your dad, though.
And the facial
Yeah.
recognition in China is a problem. It doesn't work well on them. That's actually an issue.
Oh, I wonder why.
Did you know that's actually an issue?
Are you serious?
Yeah, it doesn't work
That's
well on them.
fucking hilarious.
It's kind of funny. It's in a racist way, yeah. But it doesn't work. Yeah, it's
so
been proven to
and
be
then he'll
faulty.
say other shit that'll piss me off, and he'll say stuff like, "What are you gonna do when they lock down the city?"
China.
Yeah, when they lock down Montreal.
China's after Montreal.
I'm like, I don't know, probably fucking chill, play
You
video
know
games.
what's amazing too? Like whenever you buy shit from China, it always breaks right away. So if they lock down the city, we can just knock whatever they use to lock the city.
So he'll say shit like that, and I couldn't take it anymore.
Wait, what is he gonna do?
So I started ignoring him.
But what's his plan?
Bro, I don't fucking know. He goes, I gotta talk to you in person. You gotta come all the way fucking 2 hours away. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that.
Where
bro.
does he live? Does he live like where my country house is?
Yeah.
Where's your country house?
It's between here and Quebec City.
No, the opposite way.
Oh, he goes
Okay.
the opposite way.
Yeah. Closer
Fuck.
to Ontario.
I might be in trouble. I might have gone the wrong way. I went closer to China.
So like it drives me nuts when he says shit like that. It's like, oh fuck, man. And I start like he would text me, like call me, and I
So
would
he
ignore him
wants you
because I
to
can't.
drive out to fucking a 2-hour drive so he can tell you his plan for the end of the world.
You know what the plan is? He's like, all right, listen, run. These Chinese are very clever. What's the fucking
yeah.
plan? What is he? It's such a stupid.
Do you think he has like shit planned out or no?
Definitely
Does
not.
he at least have water for like 3 days? in
Look,
his
he
basement?
probably made like he has property, right? So he probably made a nice little property, self-sufficient in terms of vegetables and all that shit.
I don't know
stuff
about
like,
that.
but nothing like
Just that is
post-apocalyptic.
super impressive.
Yeah,
if he became self-sufficient during the pandemic, he's better off than like 90% of the world.
Yeah, I don't think he did.
But
This
not-
is the same man we're talking about who printed fake
Yeah.
money on printing paper
Yeah.
and was surprised it didn't work.
Do you think for him though, being self-sufficient is he realized he can drink his own piss?
Imagine he's just
He's like,
boiling
I'm
it.
self-sufficient.
Like, look,
That's the meeting. He's like,
I'm
listen,
a fountain.
yeah, we don't need
boiling
them
it,
anymore. We
like-
could make our own water. Really? Yeah, you know what your penis is for.
oh shit. Yeah.
Can you unblock him just to bring him on the show?
I never blocked him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Can
blocked
you
me.
drive down there and negotiate one appearance? Bro, one Sunday, Gus, us, you. It'll be great.
No,
right
'cause
here.
I'm gonna feel a little bit bad for him because he's gonna say insane shit that it's gonna embarrass himself.
Do you think? I don't think he will though.
I think it's going to go great.
You
Personally.
think so? Like
I
here
think,
at the
yeah.
bordel.
Well, they're going to love
Yeah.
it, I'll tell you that much. And if they don't matter, who does, right? Number one.
We should
so.
start that episode with the Chinese government is proud to present. They're our sponsor for the week.
We can all fuck with it by starting the show and be like, 你好,
We're all pretending to speak Mandarin the whole time.
saying gibberish. Just go crazy. Like, holy shit, where am I? I'm down. I'll play the gag to the end. I don't mind. I'll do it. I'll fuck with him completely.
He'd come on though. If you drove down,
If he wears a mask, would he come on?
that's even better.
Yeah, no.
If he's wearing like
A Rey Mysterio mask.
Yeah,
Fucking Lucha Libre over here. Yeah, it would be amazing.
yeah. And that way, yeah, no Chinese person will recognize him.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
everyone is going to recognize him.
Or he could just slant his eyes. Put tape
He's
or
gonna,
something.
no, he's going to be shirtless with a luchador mask. I'm down for that.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be amazing. Yeah,
You know, guy, these Chinese, they come, take over the world. It's going to be fucking crazy, dude.
And I couldn't handle him anymore because every time he'd come over.
But I have to sit where you are, and he has to. We have to have a barrier between you and him, and me and him.
well,
in
we
case he
could do
snaps.
because we bought we have a plexiglass, so we could put him in the middle.
Yeah.
And then, but closer to me, there's a plexiglass, and then a plexiglass
On the
between
other
you
side.
and him.
Yeah, that's what we got to do.
You know how we can mess with him? We could have him sit down, no plexiglass, and then as soon as the show starts, like
we all leave.
a plexiglass box just shuts him in.
Okay, that's just stupid.
Yeah.
That's cost a lot of money.
So we're
not
gonna
doing
spend $9 million. We'll get fucking Inspector Gadget.
that. Just so we can get this. Ah, the Chinese. Like it's not. It's not
They
worth
got
it.
me.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. But can you get your mom to reach out to him because it'd be worth it.
Then I'm getting my mom involved. I don't feel like it.
No, don't tell her why. Just be like,
Yeah.
yo, tell him to unblock me.
You know what? I'll try and maybe he might be messing with me. I'll try and call him.
Why don't you call him from my phone?
Good point. Yeah.
I'm a goddamn genius.
Yeah.
Elon Musk, step aside, sir. I got this.
Speaking of Elon Musk,
Yo, this motherfucker was showing me. Elon Musk developed a microchip thing to put in your brain.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I just saw. I started reading the thing that he tested it out on pigs,
Yeah.
and I was like, "What?" I didn't even understand what the fuck that meant.
It was a weird attack on the
Yeah.
police.
So I was like, this is just fucking crazy. Well, what's the microchip for?
So basically, he goes to start off with, it would be to help people who are paraplegics and quadriplegics, to help them walk
So
again.
if you stab someone, they'll be like, "Go fuck yourself."
Well, in the beginning, he said they wouldn't be able to afford it until it is mass produced, and then people would be able to afford
Was
it.
he saying that paralyzed people are poor?
Yeah.
He's like, they can't afford this.
But then my next
It
question
was supposed to be for the paralyzed you, but we know they can't afford this. They can't even work.
But then again, my next question was, wait, how many paraplegic people are there?
There's a lot.
Fuck,
There's
bud?
a lot, yeah.
Like
I'd
how
like
many?
to. We didn't tell
What
you
do
a
you mean,
number.
how many? Like, we have a number.
You were.
872. Like, how the fuck do we know? But there's a lot, bro. People
It's
get,
quite a bit, actually.
People
Yeah.
get fucked over
in
all
the
the
world.
time.
There's millions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the millions.
Yeah, in the
In
millions.
the world, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck, that is a lot.
Billions of
people
people.
are fucking.
It's true. We're like
falling
almost
and-
8 billion.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, a kid got paralyzed.
God damn.
Yeah, it wasn't in my school though.
Oh.
Somebody was doing wrestling moves on him in the schoolyard.
On cement?
Yeah, he tried to
fuck.
do I think a pile drive or some shit. I don't know.
Jesus.
Oh my
Christ.
god.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Is that the one where they slammed their head into the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit. On cement.
That's what I said, sir.
That's wild.
But the kid that got that done to him is a fucking idiot. Like if your friend is like, let's do a pile driver, and you don't go, let's do it on the grass. Like I remember when I was little, I always had friends that want to do pile drivers, and I'd let them do pile drivers on me, but in the grass.
Yeah.
But just the one that you land on your knees.
That's what you're, yeah, that's how you're
that
supposed
way
to do.
you can control that your head doesn't hit. But if you do the one that you land on your ass, you're ending up in the hospital.
Yeah, that's what he. But it's classic Mike, making fun of handicapped children.
Yeah.
Classic Mike. Yeah, he's an idiot. But you do stupid shit when you're young. I saw my first year in high school where I was going was when I saw a kid get stabbed in the neck.
Jesus
First
Christ.
month. Yeah, first month or second month.
God damn.
With a knife?
Yeah.
Was it a knife? Or
I think
like,
yeah, it was a knife for sure. Yeah, it was like that, right in front. Yeah, and then they were going around classes like the next 2 days, asking kids if they knew him, if they needed to see a counselor to talk through it, you know. And I was just like, I don't know these kids. Like I was just new in high. It was my first year in high school. I was like, I don't want to talk to anybody. I found it weird that it was like a normal procedure. Like, all right, another kid got stabbed in the neck. Bring out the psychiatrist. I remember my first, and also they put me in a class for retards my first year there. My French wasn't strong enough, so I thought it was supposed to be for retards, but it was all criminals.
Okay.
Yeah, it was all kids. Because imagine your first year in high school, you're coming from elementary, and there's kids that have been there for 4 fucking years, like they're all older than you in your class, and they're fucking all selling drugs, doing it. It was a fucking wild experience.
While you were talking to me, he was looking at his drink in the weirdest fucking way. What was in your drink?
What's in your
The
drink?
hair.
Was it?
Was
pubic?
it one of yours?
I don't know.
Is it pubic?
Did it look like one of yours?
Yeah, it did actually. It could have been one of mine. I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever.
How'd it get there?
I don't know.
Investigate.
That's disgusting that you found a hair in your drink. You don't know if it's yours, and you're like,
Bro,
it's not there anymore.
my stomach can
can't do
handle
that.
anything.
Yeah, he did fucking drink asbestos from this
yeah.
very wall a few weeks ago, so he is.
I'm good, bro. Fucking COVID ain't got shit on this guy, bro.
He's an interesting character, though.
So would you drink COVID?
How do you drink COVID?
No, I
If
don't
we
know,
had
'cause-
COVID.
Yeah. Let's say there was a big glass of COVID. Would you drink it?
Look, considering with the information that came out prior to the CDC saying only 6% of COVID deaths have actually been because of COVID, with a 99.96% survivability rate, I'd be like, yeah, fuck it. For the right amount.
Bro, he's just throwing out numbers,
God
bro.
damn, you're just...
Look, with 6% of COVID cases really being COVID cases, 99% of them being bullshit, I think I can have...
Yeah. And his brain was just thinking, say number, say number, say number.
So are you saying that 6% of the 99%...
No. So 6% of all the current deaths due
Yeah.
to COVID that they thought it was because of a COVID, only 6% of them are strictly because of COVID.
What were the other ones?
94% were gang related. People don't know. It's all.
No, the other 94%.
It's all the bloods. The bloods
the
were
bloods in the
stabbing
crib.
old people in hospitals.
No, the other 94% they're saying they had 2 or more conditions, but it was the
Yeah.
condition that killed them. So if they had cancer, they're saying the cancer killed them.
Yeah.
It wasn't the COVID.
That's true.
But
too.
they were just labeling everything as fucking COVID. Your fucking lungs could collapse. I'm like, oh, probably fucking. Actually, that would be probably COVID. But
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah. So, but 6% of the only 6%.
This is on the CDC website, by the way. This is not my
Are you saying
information.
CDC or CBC?
CDC.
Okay.
The-
Because
the-
very
the-
different websites.
It's the world. No, it's the world. Fucking. It's the web.
World-
the official
World-
website.
World Health
Hold on.
Organization isn't the CDC.
Those
No,
are
no,
two
hold
different
on.
things.
Those are
hold on.
3 different letters.
Whip out your phone.
Hold on, I gotta
He's
find
like,
it.
Oh, it says here youporn.com.
No, but look, search like you'll see. Look up the website.
Patient with he's on YouPorn. Patient with COVID-19 gets cured after nurse sucks his dick.
She sucked the COVID out of his dick.
I'm
Yeah.
a snake. Jesus Christ. I don't know, dude, if 6% are only real. I don't know how real it is. But
I think though, like a lot of people that say things like that, like, see, I'm diabetic, and people with diabetes, it's kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
But it's not dangerous because COVID would kill me, but my diabetes would probably end up killing me.
Yeah.
But if you're dead, it doesn't matter, like what the official death is. You're dead,
yeah.
right? So if getting it pushed you to die,
It kind of contributed. It is the reason. Yeah.
So.
But I
Well,
don't.
look, I'm not the one that said this. It officially came out from.
From the CBC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the fucking website, bro?
It's radiocanada.com.
Oh, I'll show you the website after.
Okay.
Why don't you pull it out now?
Oh, now? Okay.
I hope it's infowars.com.
Hold on. Where is it?
This is good radio.
All right.
Hold on. Wait. Be patient.
Be patient. Could you imagine any other
Hold on.
like show host saying that to you?
Yeah.
Be patient.
That's a sound I imagine him doing when a girl's going to suck his dick and he's not getting hard. He's like, hold on. Be patient.
We're gonna
Come
get
on.
there.
Come on. Hold on.
This is a teamwork type of thing. We're gonna get there.
Let
Don't
me
you worry.
just go on the internet first.
Yeah. The CDC has just admitted on their website that only 6%
just
of the
admitted.
total COVID deaths have been exclusively from COVID.
Wait, is that on the CDC website? Or is that another website claiming that the CDC?
No, but then there's a screenshot of the CDC website.
Why isn't there a link to the website?
Because there's a screenshot.
A screenshot.
Well,
There's a shot of someone screaming
You
this.
scream and it takes a.
well, what's the website that you're on now? Like,
Just tell us.
Instagram.
okay. So it must be true. It
You
has
guys
to be
know.
true. Yeah.
You guys know that credible news website, Instagram. Don't we all know this?
It has to be true.
That's where I get all my news about asses. Yeah.
The Center for Disease Control and Prevention. That's the website.
Yeah. Okay.
Dot
Oh.
government.
No, that's the screenshot.
Yeah.
You saw something. You saw a goddamn meme on Instagram, and he took it. Fucking.
It's not a meme.
But you know what the problem
It's
is?
not a.
He's not alone.
He's looking at memes.
Yeah, so many
not-
people do that. They see shit on Instagram, and they're like, "Oh, that's real life." And they just fucking say
God
it.
damn it.
And then this happens.
Hold on.
But you know what I did see on Instagram, and I heard it's real. You saw the guy You guys saw that guy a few days ago in Kenosha. Was it Kenosha? The guy that brought a rifle.
Oh, shit, yeah.
And he got people
The
tried to take
kid?
him. Yeah, and he shot people.
Yeah.
So in one of the pictures I shared to him, while he's shooting the
Oh my
second guy
God.
that tried to kill him, in the background there's a guy sucking another guy's dick.
Really?
Yeah, like in the street, people are there. He has his pants down. The guy's on his knees, and like they're freaking out because of the gunshots, right? But they're in mid suck.
Really?
Yeah.
What goes?
You know how crazy that is? If those guys were in the closet, you know how shitty that must be to get your dad to
On
find out
CNN?
that you're a gay dude because he saw you on CNN going,
Your dad's watching CNN. He's like, "There's a shooting." He's like, "Is that Bill sucking a dick?"
yeah.
Yeah, so it's just it's funny. That's some funny. That's what the internet is good for. Yeah, I saw that. I took a double take Because they're like, you know,
God
you
damn
zoom in
it.
and look like, what the fuck? Who's rioting? There's gunshots. It's like, oh, this is the best time. Bro, come on, let's suck your dick. Let's fucking do this. Like, who's doing that?
Or it could have been like a situation where the guy was, let's say he was gay, and he was trying to pick
Let's
up...
say he was gay.
Let's say he was gay.
No,
The guy sucking the dick or the guy getting his
No,
dick
the guy
sucked?
getting his dick sucked, and he's trying to pick up the dude who's not gay. Right? He goes, bro, this is gonna be funny on live TV, bro. Look, and he tricked him.
This is gonna be funny.
How many times have you been tricked into sucking a dude's dick?
He's counting.
He's like this. He's like, does family count?
0.5 times.
You can't get tricked
You
into sucking a
figure,
dick.
like, if you're
No,
not
obviously
gay,
not.
if you're not gay and you were gonna suck a dick, wouldn't you want to do it when there's not a camera?
yeah.
I guess I don't know, bro. I'm not a fucking
No,
closet
but you're
homosexual.
not a gay guy. So you,
Yeah.
as not a gay guy, if you're gonna suck a dick or get your dick sucked by a guy, would you rather do it in front of cameras or without cameras?
Without, obviously.
There you go. So why would they?
Well, maybe, or bro, I don't know. I'm trying to put myself in their shoes to see what went on through their heads in order to get suck a dick on fucking during a fucking riot. This is gonna be funny, bro. I don't know, bro.
I try to put myself in their shoes. Not the guy getting his dick
Yeah.
sucked. That's gay. The guy's sucking a dick because he was performing a service. I don't know. It was just anarchy out there going crazy, and they're like, you know, how do we?
Fuck, I gotta relieve some stress.
Yeah.
It's like, bro,
I
help
don't
me
know.
out.
And I like that you're judging them for sucking each other off in the street when all of your dates end up in a park. Which
Well,
is
yeah.
the same exact thing.
Oh fuck,
It's not
that
the
is
same.
true.
It's not the
Yeah.
same because I was in my car.
So you drive your car into the park like
look
a
at child
goddamn
predator.
hillbilly.
Bro, because look, you know, when I used to live with my mom's, right? And let's say I didn't wanna bring the girl to a motel,
Yeah,
right?
I got a classier joint.
You know what I mean?
A lot of greenery, monkey bars.
If I felt like she wasn't worth it,
So, like, what?
A
why-
it was
goddamn
funny to
ladies'
me.
man.
Why didn't you park in a parking lot? Like, why would you drive into a park? Wouldn't that attract attention? Like, the cops drive by and they're like,
Well, no, 'cause
is that
there's-
a goddamn Honda
No, no.
Accord
because there's
parked next to the
Why
bus
is that guy honking
no, hold on,
frantically?
hold on. There's no one there at night. A, and B, because there's no one there ever at night. There's no lights. So if you park, turn off the car,
No one sees you?
no one can see you. Bro.
And
You're, like,
this was a black
invisible.
girl.
Okay.
This was a what?
This was a black girl,
Yeah.
right?
So you can't even see her, bro.
So that's why he went to the
Yeah.
park. He's like, I've been meaning to test something. God damn, dude. You know that if you get caught at a park like that,
That's only $128.
You'd get 2 tickets, though.
but you know if your dick is out at a park like that, I think he's still a sex offender, right? It's 2 tickets.
Yeah.
it's not. Is it?
If your dick is out, yeah.
I think
No, it's
yeah.
not. I've had a friend get caught
Where?
In a park with
years
your
ago.
dick out?
Getting his dick sucked?
No, they were. It was a guy and a girl, and they got caught, and they just got a ticket. It was at a
Got
park.
caught doing
But they
what?
weren't even in a car. They were just in the park at night,
Got caught doing what?
fucking.
He was fucking her in the park at night?
Yeah.
Without a car.
Yeah.
He's more low budget than him.
Yeah. I think, though, if they caught you fucking in a park in your car, you'd get a ticket for driving your car in the park,
Yeah.
and you'd get a ticket for indecent exposure.
It depends on the cop.
Yeah.
Because you are whipping your dick out, right?
I guess. But then again, a car is private property. No, they give you a ticket for loitering. Loitering, because it says there's signs that say no loitering.
But if your dick is out, it isn't loitering anymore.
But you're in a car. You're still on private property.
That's not how that works. You can't
that-
drive
yeah.
into someone else's house and be like, yeah, I'm in my car, bro. I'm in my private property.
Yeah. Yeah, you drive into someone's backyard, you're jerking off. And they're looking
Why are you
at
guys
you
looking
going,
at me?
mind your business. This is my house.
Well, actually, funny thing about that, the first time I fucked in a car was I was 17 years old. I was with I wasn't dating my ex at the time, but you know we were going out seeing each other. First time we
you
fucked in a
weren't
car.
dating
Yeah,
your
we were
ex,
like
but you were going
no,
out.
like we weren't official. We were seeing each other
none of what he said, I guess, matters to the story, but he put it anyway.
Yeah.
But
Put it anyway.
Yeah, instead of just saying I was with my ex at the time.
yeah.
But it was
Okay.
before she dyed her hair
Before,
black.
yeah.
It was brown out. None of these fucking details matter. But
I don't
go
know
on.
why I complicated it like that. The first time I ever fucked in my car, there was this dude with a trench coat because you know the windows got all fogged up. So there was a dude in a fucking trench coat. At some point, like we're fucking, and I turned my head, and there's a dude with like nerd glasses, Harry Potter glasses,
Nerd
and
glasses.
like this big smirk on his face, and he's staring into the car, and he's like,
Oh, he's
Yeah, bro.
looking at you.
yeah,
Fuck.
he's watching me and my ex-girlfriend fuck, bro. I was like, what the fuck? So I panicked. I was like, what the fuck? I got out of my car. The guy started running. I was like, all right. And the guy just took off. But my pants were still like fucking. So I realized my pants were down. So I hopped back in. I was like, oh fuck. And then I go back out and the guy was gone. I was like, shit. So that was my first experience
It's a good
fucking in a
experience.
car.
Yeah, you know, just because the whole gay thing, you know what it reminded me of? This. I wasn't even 18 yet. It was one of my friend's birthday party. It was
And you sucked a dick for your first time.
almost.
Oh!
No, but it's funny because I got bullied into. So we go to a strip club in Laval because one of my friends, he's like, oh, don't worry, I know one of the owners some shit, so we'll be able to get in even though we're not 18. So at the door, the guy, he's like, you know, he looked at us. You could tell right away that we're not 18. But then my friend's like, oh, I'm with this guy, whatever the fuck. And the guy let us in. So we get to the strip club, and it had like 2 stages. It was like the first time I ever saw that in my life. Like 2 strip clubs were sitting there, and strippers were asking everyone for like if they want lap dances or whatever. And I got into arguing with one of the strippers. I was like, no, I'm cool. And then she's like, why? What are you gay? And I was like, I'm not gay. Fuck, told you I'm gay. It's like, so what the fuck? You don't want to dance with me? You're gay. You don't want to go to the VIP with me? I go, I'm not fucking gay. Let's go to the goddamn VIP room. You know? So I was like very.
Oh, she
it was-
bullied
She
you
bullied me into it.
into-
But then at the VIP room, it was like a thing where I've never seen this before, but it's not just you. Like other people, if they like, it's big, they could come in. So a guy was like, "Can I come?" Like after a while, like this girl's dancing, and this guy's like, "Can I come in there?" And I was like, "Nah, bro, that's fucking weird." He was like, "How about if I pay you, so that I bring another stripper in next to you, and I look at you while the stripper dances in front of you, and she dances with me?" I was like, "You're gonna pay me so you could watch a stripper dance in front of me?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "All right, let's fucking do this shit." So I stayed there for like a half hour. This guy kept paying me money. So then they were looking for Alex. So those guys asked him. They'll tell you the story. They were looking for me. Like, what the fuck happened to this guy? Like, they thought like I was wasting my money. Something was happening. But I walked out of the VIP room. I made money. Yeah, I made money.
Only you.
Yeah, but it was creepy as fuck. Because literally,
Yeah.
this is what was happening. This is why it was creepy. Because the girl's dancing like this, like in front of me. The guy is
And
like
then
a
you
long
feel
booth.
the old man staring at you.
Every time I turn my head, it wasn't like he's looking at the other girl. There's a girl dancing on him in front of him. It's like she's not there. The whole time he's doing this. But he's not looking at her, bro. He's looking at me. He's looking at my expression and all that. So the whole time I was like,
Fuck.
You know
but
what?
he
if you
kept
would've-
paying. Every song that would
if you
change,
would've told
I would
him-
ask him for money. He would pay me.
If you would have told him, give me $100, you can sniff my hair, he would have done it.
I wouldn't even thought of that. To me,
Jesus.
that would have been too weird for me.
But you know what it could have been? It could have been. He used
Just
to go
a
to,
goddamn weirdo.
no, it could have been he used to go to the strip club with his son, right? You know,
And then his son.
his son passed away. He used to enjoy going to the strip club with his son.
So he went to the strip club with his son, and then he just stared at his son's cock while a
Well, I didn't have my
stranger.
cock out. But I'll tell you something. I don't think this guy had a son or anything like that.
No, obviously
I think
it's a-
he had just like it was a weird voyeurism thing because he just enjoyed
And
watching.
he probably knew either that you were a minor or you were super young.
I looked
There's something very weird and wrong.
because even now, if I shave, I have a baby face.
Yeah.
I look young, so I looked young then too. Like the fact that they let me in and shit. So, but it was one of the like if you ask Alex, I'll tell you it was like one of those weird stories where, you know, it's like when does that happen? God,
But there's even a club like that, or used to be a club like that in Montreal, where
people pay you so you can.
no, where couples would go, where older couples would go.
He's talking about
you know,
swingers
It was like
club.
a club, and yeah, swingers club. That's
Yeah,
what it
so
was.
they still exist.
Yeah. And you're saying there used to be a club like that in Montreal.
There's
like
many.
that was just a Montreal thing.
He's negotiating for food. This
Yeah.
guy right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Montreal's known for that. There's a lot of swingers clubs.
Yeah, I only knew of one.
Which one?
What was it called? L'Orage.
La Rage, yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever
Because I used to work with a guy in car sales
Okay.
that it was his favorite fucking place, and he kept
I
saying,
thought you can't go alone. Didn't they?
No, you could go alone, but you have to pay.
I didn't know this.
So, well, I learned this from him. So he was.
But doesn't that fuck up the ratio?
Yeah. I think that's how they make their money, though.
What if there's
I
18
think
guys and 3 women?
women go in for free and couples go in for free, and then fucking creepy weirdos pay a lot of money to just stare at people and make everyone feel like they're
Yeah, isn't
doing
that gonna
something
feel
wrong.
awkward?
Well, he used to
Yeah.
brag. He used to brag about it. He's like, bro, I go to the. So I never knew it was a swingers club for the longest time. He's like, bro, I go to this club. I got laid every time I go in.
And when there's no chicks, bro, people
know?
are getting their dicks sucked.
he
Don't worry.
goes, he goes, it's cheaper than a fucking whorehouse, and I didn't know about whorehouses. Oh, I knew, but I had never visited back
Yeah,
then. You know, and
Do we still have whorehouses?
of course, they're just camouflage as something else.
Okay, go on.
And so he kept
Their
bragging.
camouflage is something else.
Because I thought now with the internet, you don't need whorehouses.
Yeah. I think, well, those rub and tug places,
That's a
technically,
yeah.
are whorehouses.
So he used to brag about it, and he's like, yeah, bro, I fuck all these old chicks. I'm like, what do you mean?
He's bragging about, I fuck all these old
He's
chicks.
like,
That's
yeah,
He's
bro.
good at advertising.
He's like, yeah, bro, these fucking older couples, they come in, and I fuck
Is he fucking older women or older couples?
older women. He goes, yeah, bro, these older couples, they come in, and they enjoy watching me fuck the older women. I'm like, whoa, hold on, what kind of club is this, bro? And that's when he told me it's a swingers club. It was this whole thing where older dudes enjoyed watching their women get fucked by younger dudes.
That's cuck. That's cuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
some
cucking.
weird shit.
I can't fuck some chick. Some guy's looking at me. That's weird, bro.
Yeah. I had a guy in when I was just starting to do comedy. I was doing a show in Ottawa, and a guy came up to me in a bar after the show, and he was like, "My wife thinks you're very handsome. Would you come to our house and fuck her and let me watch?" And I was like, "No." And then, but I was with a friend who was a comic, and I was like, he'll probably do it. And then the guy went over and asked him, and then he said no too. And then they probably asked like every dude that was there. Like you figure if that's a thing that turns you on, after you ask two people, you should go, maybe I should go on the internet.
Yeah,
Like,
or
I shouldn't just ask people that I shouldn't ask people to fuck my wife.
yeah. Are we just old fashioned or is that weird?
Yeah.
Weird. Clap if it's weird. I guess. Yeah. Clap if it's weird.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Stop.
And then hit your nunchucks if it's
now
old fashioned.
Clap if it's not. Now clap if it's not weird to have people fuck your wife. There's
All right.
there's still like a good percentage of people
Yeah.
that it's not weird.
That's
So
not
we
weird.
might just be the old fashioned people.
Yeah. I never thought that I'd realize I'm an old man because I don't want to fuck someone's wife while he
me, I'm
stares
saying
at me.
for him to fuck your wife. Like, is it
Yeah.
weird? I'm
No,
not saying for you to say yes.
he-
I'm saying is it weird for the guy to
ask me,
to
yeah.
ask someone else to
Yeah.
fuck his wife?
I don't think it has to do anything with old fashioned because the from what the guy told me when I used to work in car sales, a lot of these couples were older.
I think though in the old days, like I could get why someone would do that 30 years ago, or 40 years ago, whenever the Viagra was invented. Like if you can't get your dick hard anymore, but you want your wife
Spice
to get
things
fucked,
up, yeah.
You're like, I don't have a choice. I'll get someone young to fuck her, and then I'll stare at her, which is creepy as fuck. But at least I kind of get that. But now with Viagra, why don't you just fucking buy Viagra?
Why are
Or
you
Cialis?
judging me?
Yeah. Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Is Viagra expensive?
I have no clue. I don't know the price of Viagra.
I've never bought I've never bought real Viagra. I've never bought fake Viagra, but people have given me fake Viagra.
It works the same.
It
just
works the same, yeah.
What's the price?
I don't know. The way the guy was telling me, I think they probably sell them for like $20 a pill.
That's not bad.
I think.
That's
I'm
not
not
bad.
sure, though.
Probably get it for cheaper.
Might be 25, might be 10.
Is Viagra expensive?
Nobody wants to answer.
Because real Viagra is probably cheaper than that, right? Because you wouldn't pay $10 a pill, like the regular at pharmacy. I don't think.
All my fear around Viagra is I know it's irrational. I'm scared of Viagra because I thought that it could make you have a heart attack.
Okay.
Because when they were first talking about Viagra, I was young. I think I was in high school or whatever.
Yeah.
It was something about the heart. It was like heart medication. So I always thought it was like speed. Like if you take it, it could fuck you up. So scared of all that
The
shit.
first time I took,
But apparently that's not a rational fear because old people take it. So
I've only used Viagra once. I've used Cialis a couple of times.
is it the
but-
same thing?
Cialis just works for way longer. Viagra only works for a day, and Cialis works for like 3 days. So, but you're not hard.
Well, you
for
walk
3
around with a
days.
hard on for 3 days.
No, but just it's just you're hard, then you come, then you get soft again. But as soon as you gotta go, you're ready. You know, like. But Viagra,
I have an idea. Tell me if you're down.
Okay.
Oh no.
You're gonna be down. We find that's open during COVID the best swingers club. We pay for Poseidon's entry. We drop 2 Cialis on him and some MDMA,
Oh no.
and we let him go to town.
Oh no.
I wonder if they're still open during
I don't know.
COVID.
We have to find out if they're open. But Poseidon, first of all, he's gonna be on MDMA, so he's gonna be happy, touching everything.
Yeah. 2 Cialis.
2 Cialis, his dick is fucking hard for days.
Yeah.
His dick is gonna lead the way.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't think it's a good idea because I've tried it once
Yeah.
and I went to a massage parlor, and then,
And you killed a woman.
no. Well, the thing was I couldn't stop. I fucked her brains out because like I came, but then I still continued. It was so hard. I continued fucking her, and yeah. I don't think it's a good idea.
Until she yelled.
Until my time was up.
So you had already come, and then you just kept on coming.
Because I was still
you
hard.
kept on fucking. So then the cum was probably like dripping out of your fucking condom.
I don't know.
She's
I
like,
couldn't.
sir, it's done. He's like, there's fucking 10 minutes left. And
Oh, Jesus Christ.
God damn. All right, I don't think you should have said that. That made it weird.
But
But
yeah, would you do that? Since like that'd be a good glutton fest too.
yeah,
But you lost me for the night. I'm just saying.
yeah, the whole point is to lose you for the night.
Oh,
But-
okay.
And then you come back with stories.
Yeah, and GoPro's coming with you.
Oh shit.
But
Yeah.
then that's very
No, we're gonna blur all those people out.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only person we don't blur out, even we should blur him out, except for his cock.
Like everybody who's watching knows it's him, but
Yeah.
they can't see because he's gonna have his. You want to do something like that? I have a friend that I used to work with that she told me she knew about sex parties, like where people would do like swinger orgies, but they were like private parties at houses.
Here's the issue. I get disgusted very easily.
In
So,
case
like,
if there's mirrors.
So no.
So yeah.
No, like I'll give you an example. Like as soon as there's a bit of dirtiness or felt like I can't do it. Like
I
even
don't
for
think
myself.
swingers, like I think swingers shower
Yeah.
before they go fuck.
They're not
right?
tent people,
They're
sir.
not. Yeah, we're not asking you to go fuck a homeless man.
Classy older ladies.
Yeah, a classy older woman.
She could be a CEO,
Yeah.
perhaps a house mom, a soccer mom of sorts.
The CEO lady I would do.
The CEO lady will do.
See, old lady.
The
CEO.
problem with the CEO lady is she has standards, so that's not gonna happen. But you will get the angry housewife,
Oh shit.
yeah, who just wants to stick it to her husband. Yeah.
You'd probably
She's
get
gonna be like,
to.
watch while I fuck this mutant.
Am I gonna have to avoid getting murdered after though?
I know you've been cheating on me, Bill. Watch while I fuck this mutant.
God damn.
Would you be down? Because I'm gonna try to find us some pills and some MDMA and shit.
I'm gonna have to think about it.
How much you
How
want?
about if we gave you money?
Yeah.
God damn it. Look, I would have to think about it. Let's leave it at that.
You know, it'd be amazing if he does it. We pay him, then he gets arrested because he's technically a prostitute now. Because since we paid him to have sex.
$200?
I don't know, bro. I haven't really given this some thought. I would have to think about it. Sleep on it.
Dude, you drank water from the wall.
Yeah, but that's only
just-
water, bro. It's-
No, just $200
It's
bucks.
disgusting wall water.
Yeah, $200.
I'm not gonna
$200 bucks
answer
to
it.
have
Gonna-
sex, basically.
Yeah. It's amazing. It's easy money.
You're getting paid. The tables have turned.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
$200. But you have to go in double Cialis, MDMA, and it's gonna be a night.
You only have sex with women, but you can get men to touch you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's up to you.
Oh, okay.
It's up to you. Yeah.
Like if you get
I
men,
panicked.
if you get men to touch you, it's still part of the deal.
Yeah.
But you're not allowed. If you fuck a guy, you have to give us our money back.
Yeah. So don't fuck any guys.
Just don't, yeah, don't fuck any dudes.
That wouldn't happen.
Well, sir, We don't know. When you're out in the wild with two fucking Cialis.
That's the only reason
I've
we
never
want
taken
you
two
with the
Cialis and
GoPro.
MDMA, bro.
No.
I might fuck a hole in the tree with two Cialis and an MDMA, bro. Like, I'm just saying.
That's not how it works.
Like,
bro.
it might like.
Would you be down? $200.
$200.
I don't know, bro.
Okay, final offer or else no.
Hey,
$500 cash. That's my final offer.
Two Cialis, MDMA, and I go into what?
We're gonna find a classy, swingers club.
I have 180 on me right now. But
No, but we'll split it. We'll do 500
Yeah.
cash, and I'll get you top quality shit
With the GoPro.
with the GoPro. But the GoPro, they might. It depends where we find. I don't know these places. They might not let you take it.
we need you to wear like those glasses.
Yeah.
You know, glasses with
I
the
can
camera.
get those.
Yeah.
I can get those. Yeah.
Like a private detective from the 90s.
Yeah. It's either that or we're sending Jan in with you with a sketch pad,
Yeah.
and he's just gonna report. Because we can't be there because we're too much of a distraction.
Yo, I'd be
You
down
won't-
with Jan with a sketchbook, bro.
It has no. We haven't because me or
Bro.
him. You're gonna. If me or him come, you won't perform. You're gonna be too
nervous.
Yeah, you're gonna think we're gonna make fun of you. So $500 cash.
Can I think about it?
No, because that's the whole point of the offer. Else the offer's on the table. That's why it's such a good
Yeah.
offer. 5 cash.
500 is a lot of money, though.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was starting with 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if he doesn't make a decision, I'm gonna start going down again. Now it's 300.
So if yes,
No, but I want to think about it.
we're down at 300.
It's not an
now.
on-the-moment thing like wall water.
We're not gonna do it right now. In like a week or 2, I have to prepare everything.
If you only say yes in a week or 2, though, it's down to 40.
Yeah. You can make money.
No, I'll think about it.
It's down to 200 again.
250.
Yeah,
No, I said I'll think about it, bro.
yeah, that's what we're saying. So now it's back to 200.
200.
Okay, so fucking let me think about it overnight.
Dude, it's
you
gonna
know?
go below 200. Like I don't
Oh,
want you to
Jesus
get.
fucking
I don't want
Christ.
you to get less than $200 for this.
195. It's down to 195.
These fucking guys,
If
bro.
we'd
I
bring
was
up
trying to get it.
any guy from here, they would all they would have said yes at 2 in the beginning, and then
Yeah.
yes for sure at 500. And now you're thinking. The second we said, did you notice that you wanted to do it? But the second we said you can't fuck guys,
Yeah.
you started saying I have to think about it.
Yeah.
Did you notice
Or call
that?
me gay, bro.
I'm just saying it's suspicious.
Yeah.
Fucking guy.
180.
But like, how old are these ladies?
Some are 35
said
to
180.
50. Yeah.
One's 80,
they're
one's
not-
60.
they're not
It's like I don't want to fuck like a super old lady.
They're
No,
not. They're
they're
not
not
90 years old. But it's a
old.
club. It's a fucking club. Like you know, you go
They're
dancing.
not like
Okay.
50s, 40s.
Yeah, they're not old.
Okay, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
So at 180, he said
180.
yes.
No, no, no,
180,
no. Let's
he's
go back
doing.
to 500.
No,
yeah.
You missed your time. At 180, you'll do it. 2 Cialis MDMA. And then I'm going
180.
to speak to Jan when he
I'm
gets.
nervous about the MDMA though.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous.
I don't know how I'll react on.
Oh, you're just going to be very happy. And everything you touch, like the textures, you're going to love it.
What if we do just 2 Cialis?
We could do 2 Cialis.
Yeah. Now I'm nervous, bro.
So here's 180.
You're giving it right
give
now?
the deposit.
Hold on, hold on.
I'll give it to Pantelis right away so he can keep it.
Deposit.
Yeah.
It's real.
God damn motherfuckers, bro. They're always getting me to do shit for money, bro.
Yeah.
That's what life is.
Yeah.
You're during COVID, you're working. You're thriving. Yeah.
Oh shit. This
Do
is
you know
gonna be
any
interesting.
swingers places?
I don't know any swingers places.
I have the advantage, sir. You ever been to my Discord?
No.
Everyone
Wait,
there
what?
knows all kinds of shit,
Oh,
bro.
really? Okay.
Oh shit.
We're gonna ask it. Imagine and tell me we have no idea. no. They know all kinds of shit. Like because if you have enough people, you ask a question, somebody knows somebody,
Yeah.
and then it helps. So, oh fuck, this is good. Like, oh fuck, I'm excited. I
180.
wanted a project. This is it. I got a project.
Perfect.
God damn, you sons of bitches. You didn't prepare for this, but this is good. This is the start of what are we gonna call it? Glutton Fest Part 2. It's gonna be out there eating pussy.
I don't know. Like glutton doesn't sound good for that. I don't know. Maybe old lady fest?
Swing Fest.
Swing fest.
Swing fest.
Swing Fest. You like Swing
Cock
Fest?
fest.
Oh,
Cock fest 1.
Swing Fest. I'll do
Yeah.
it. Swing.
Swing fest.
Yeah.
Swing Fest. Oh my god, this is
Okay.
exciting. If there are no swingers clubs open,
But I don't feel comfortable with other dudes watching me though. That's the issue.
That's up to you to
It's
negotiate.
not other dudes. It's one dude,
Yeah.
and then you filming it, so a bunch of other dudes.
No, that's up to you. That's you. You're like, hey, dude, man,
Yeah.
can you leave the room while I fuck your wife? That's
Yeah.
gonna be up to you. Like, Dad, get the fuck out of here. Like, it's.
Oh my god.
Don't be weird, Dad. I found her stuck in the washing machine.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus
shit.
Christ. Oh, fuck, I'm excited. This is good. I have a new
This will
project.
be fun.
I'm definitely a piece of shit. That is for sure.
I feel like I'm gonna regret this also.
All right. Well, look, guys, if you want to follow Poseidon's antics, it's theposeidon69 on Instagram and Twitter. You're going to find Mike online at mikeward.ca. And if you didn't know this, Mike, did you switch to Patreon to do yearly subs yet?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I did yearly subs.
Yeah.
People switched over, yeah.
Okay. The only reason I didn't do it because I know like December we don't do any episodes, so then Jason will get a million
hate
people.
mail.
They'll be like, "You motherfucker! I paid for a year, and
You're not
fuckers
providing
are on
anything."
vacation." Yeah.
Different story. But if you go to patreon.ca/Suzekut, you can get Mike Ward Suzekut. That is the #1 French language comedy podcast on the planet, okay? And you're dropping episodes every week, I think twice.
Yeah, we're doing 3 episodes a week right
Oh,
now.
fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's heavy duty shit.
Yeah.
There's different tiers for that. MikeWard.ca is the website. You're going to catch all of Mike's news there. PantelisComedy.com for all of my stuff. Patreon.com/Pantelis for my Patreon. And that's about it. Thank you guys, and go fuck yourselves. Yeah.
Oh.